What's going on, guys? We are only 2 weeks away now until the Madden 13 release day. Depending on when I put this video up, it could either be Monday the 13th or Tuesday the 14th. But either way, the demo should be out today if this is going up on Tuesday like I think it will. But I'm really excited for Madden 13 like I've been saying. I've been posting a lot of videos about Madden 13, talking about it, reading a lot of news about it, making sure I know about all the new features and the physics engine. And I can't wait to get my hands on the demo. I have not yet, but I am ready for Madden 13. I've been playing Madden 12 for the past 12 months, and to be honest, I've loved it. I think Madden 12 is a great game. Obviously not a perfect game, but I think I have really enjoyed this past cycle, and I've played Madden 12 now for 12 months straight, essentially, because I haven't put down the game for an extended period of time, and I've had a lot of fun. So I think that with Madden 12 being a solid game, building upon my favorite mode in the game, which is franchise mode, and now with this new connected careers mode in Madden 13, I think my expectations are going to be noticeably higher for Madden 13 compared to Madden 12, because Madden 12 was coming off of a year where I could not stand Madden 11. I thought it was a game tailored to people who only wanted to play offense, and defense was horrible. Zone defense was especially terrible. Then in Madden 12, yeah, with zone defense, there was always the Superman linebackers that would jump up and snag everything, but I think I would rather have last year's linebackers over Madden 11 zone coverage. But anyways, to Madden 13, I'm expecting big things, because Connected Careers mode is revamping the way I play franchise mode and superstar mode and online franchise, which I want to get into all three of those this year. I mean, superstar mode's been a very bad mode for a number of years. It hasn't had very much depth. You're the automatic starter. It's too easy to progress, and it's just not that much fun. And I think that Connected Careers is going to make it a lot more fun, especially with the online Connected Careers, and you could go ahead and maybe do, it's like a, I guess you can go on there and play as one player, like you can have your friends on there play as one player as well, and it's kind of like a season mode where you're just controlling one player. It's really cool. I think it's a great concept and great idea. And then of course you have your basic franchise mode concepts and your online franchise mode concepts, so none of that is gone. It's just now in the new Connected Careers mode, which is supposed to make it maybe more simple, but hopefully a lot more deeper as well. I'm excited for it, at least. Like, Connected Careers mode has really got me intrigued about this game. And the other thing I think is going to be great, like, I'm pretty much sold on this already, is the new Madden Ultimate Team changes. Like, this year, you can have, like, 1,000 cards, 900 cards in your reserve, so you don't have to drop all the collection cards you get, or just cards you don't want to hang on to anymore, because you have to, like, there's only the 100 card limit, like 55 players, and when you unlock all these collections and you buy a lot of packs, it's like you have to get rid of so many cards you don't necessarily want to. You want to have the depth, you want to have your favorite players, but you also want to have some of these cool cards that may be rare and you don't want to give up, and so you always have to find some sort of compromise. That shouldn't be the case this year, because you can have 900 cards in your reserves, and I'm really looking forward to the collecting phase. There's the offline challenges that I know a lot of people are excited about. I just think Madden Ultimate Team this year is going to be awesome as well. And those two modes are probably where I spend the most of my time on Madden 13. I'll probably play a lot of online as well with my subscribers, and just some ranked matches. Those are always a lot of fun, and they're very competitive. One of the only places I can actually have a fun competitive time in online gaming at all. And then there's also the new Infinity engine as well, the new physics-based engine, and that is really going to be the deciding factor for me, probably, to how much I like this game. I think the modes, they have me sold pretty much. I think Connected Careers mode is going to be good. I'm sold on Madden Ultimate Team, but the gameplay is where it has to be solid and build upon last year. Take no steps backward, because last year the gameplay was much better, especially compared to Madden 11. And one of the big things about this year's gameplay, I think, is going to really help out the overall experience, especially against the computer, is going to be the new passing trajectories. I forget how many they had in the past, but you know when the quarterback for the computers always stand in the pocket and then he wants to throw outside, and it's like a lob outside, so rainbow goes like 15 yards out of bounds. That should hopefully be eliminated. That passing trajectory should not even be in the game, okay? That doesn't happen. I want to see more passes thrown with some nice touch and some loft, and we've seen those passing trajectories in NCAA 13 already, and they've been very good. I've seen a lot of instances where I thought I made plays that were not even possible in previous versions of the game because of the amount of touch I was on the ball and the perfect trajectory it took to my receiver. I want to see that as well here, especially, it should be even better in Madden because the quarterbacks are better. I want to see Brady, Rodgers, Breeze, and those guys. I want to see them thread the needle and really make a difference, especially compared to quarterbacks who aren't as good as those guys, because they're elite passers. And then with the physics engine, one of the big things I'm looking at is blocking, because there's a lot of problems with blocking. especially when you're conceptualizing a play before it happens. And you're like, okay, if we're running a counter here, the guard's going to pull, outside backer's going to get hit, and we should hopefully get a few yards on this play. But like, there's a lot of instances where a fullback, a pulling guard, or someone just plain miss a block and watch a guy run past them, or they'll just run around them. I want to see them attack that outside backer. I think that offensive players in Madden need to play more aggressively, as well as NCAA. I mean, I want to see receivers attack the football. I want to see blockers attack the defenders. It's more like the defenders play more offensive than the actual offensive players. Receivers don't fight for the football in midair. The defensive players can always undercut a route or step in front of a receiver, but the receiver doesn't really. He just runs his route and waits for the ball to get to him, essentially. And so I'm not sure how different or how much different this year's gameplay will be compared to past years. Obviously, there is still a physics engine, but from the looks of things, from the E3 demos I've seen so far, it may not look entirely different, but it should feel different and play different when we actually get our hands on the game. And I've seen some new things like all the pass catching animations that should hopefully make the passing game more fun. It made NCAA's a lot more fun, I think. The passing animations, they're phenomenal. I give it one of the best improvements upon NCAA 12, and I want to see the same thing in Madden, and I'm hoping that the read and react defensive AI is good as well. But I want to see this physics engine and try it out myself. I've already seen like this balance and stumble physics where like you might trip over one of your linemen or something, which actually might make the hurdle an actual viable tactic. Because if you watch my gameplay sometimes, I just hit triangle for the hell of it to try to jump over somebody or try to make something happen. I never actually hurdle over a guy on the ground. And I also really hope they did not mess with the cutting with the right stick, because in NCAA this year, they made it so you can't actually cut unless you're at a certain speed. You do some weird sidestep, when what I actually want to do when I hit the right stick is make a cut or a juke to the open running lane and not do some animation where I like jump to the side. And so I really hope that is not a feature in Madden 13. But I'm excited for this game, guys. I hope the gameplay is noticeably better in many areas, like the passing game, blocking, coverage. Especially, I want to see more realistic DB wide receiver interactions. Hopefully, read and react defense is even better in this game than it is in NCAA. And I'm just looking forward to this game, guys. And I can't wait to get my hands on Madden 13. I have very high expectations, possibly the highest expectations I've had for a Madden game, considering that I enjoyed Madden 12 now for the past 12 months. I've played it all the way through, had a great time on the game. I'm looking forward to spending the next 12 months playing an even better game that makes many strides ahead in this franchise. And so let me know what you guys think about what I had to say about the game, and also let me know about your expectations for Madden 13 in the comment section. Please leave some feedback. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.